Two King. Yeah. Two King 6. Yeah. Yeah. Two King 615, eyes on the ridge. Servant woke up scared, saw steel in the grid. Syrian army camp, the room felt small. One look at the threat and he thought that was all. But Elisha stood calm like the storm had a name. Said, don't be afraid while the world looked changed. What he could physically see, he thought, man, we're done. But heaven had a hand on the whole hill, son. Yeah. Fear loves a headline, love reads deeper. Fear counts, horses got counts, keepers. We judge the frame and miss the whole scene, cause the unseen moves behind what we can't yet see, yeah. Open their eyes, yeah. Let them see more, oh, oh. Open their eyes, there is a bigger war. Open their eyes, the unseen's alive. Open their eyes, God's on our side, heaven is here. Oh, though fear looks loud, oh, open their eyes, oh, we're covered now, yeah. Yeah, 2 Kings 6:17. The prayer hit high, then the veil got lifted from the servant's eyes. And there it was, on the mountain round Elisha. Horses and chariots of fire like a holy fortress. That's the paradox, the trap was reversed. The thing he feared got swallowed up first. We might say we're outnumbered, lost, done, while angels hold the line around the throne. Come and look, this is God's battle. We're just along for the ride. If the visible enemy says this is the end, the invisible Lord says, watch while I defend, yeah. Sometimes the storm is the final alarm, not to break you down, but to wake you up to harm. We could be at the edge and not even know, standing in a moment where eternity shows what looks like pressure can be sacred ground. If God is moving but you don't hear that sound, yeah. Open their eyes, yeah. Let them see more, oh. Open their eyes, there is a bigger war. Open their eyes, the unseen's alive. Open their eyes, God's on our side, heaven is near. Oh, though fear looks loud, oh, open their eyes, oh, we're covered now, yeah, yeah. 2 Kings 6:18, and the next move came. Blind the army sight, then lead them away. Not cruelty, just power with purpose and grace. God can shift the board in a single phrase. 2 Kings 6:20, eyes opened again. They found themselves inside the hand of a friend. In 6:22, mercy took the place of the sword. They expected the shame and the chase. That's not just then, that's now for us. When the battle is his, we can lift our trust. We don't run the war, we walk where he leads. He goes before us, we follow his peace. Open their eyes, the unseen's alive. Open their eyes, God's on our side, heaven is near. Oh, though fear looks loud, oh, open their eyes, oh, we're covered now, yeah, yeah. They saw steel on the hill, I saw panic in the knees. A whole camp full of numbers, still afraid of what they see. The servant looked at danger like danger was the whole page, but the bigger hand was moving way beyond the frame. Behind the view of our way, the prophet said, don't fear, that line still cuts through stone. When the eye sees one army, the soul can miss the throne. We count spears and we count loss, we count heads and call it doom, but it ain't, cause the unseen road is crowded with the mercy in the room, yeah. Look, yeah, yeah. Elisha prayed and suddenly the servant saw the fire. Horses in the hills, chariots climbing higher. What looked like lone and low was covered from above. We were never just exposed, we were wrapped in holy love. And that's the paradox, we can miss it either way. Blind to the real rescue or blind to the real decay. Physical eyes can lie when they only read the room, but spiritual sight says the king is in the zoom. Listen, maybe we are at the edge and don't even know the ledge. One more step, one more breath, and the whole thing shifts sight. What feels like final darkness can be heaven breaking in tonight. So I lift my head up steady, let the unseen lead again. And this is not our fight, this is the Lord's war. He goes out before us, we just move in this roar. When my fear says alone, your truth says surrounded. When my sight says we're done, your promise says crown. If I can't trace the road, I can still trust the God. If I can't see the horses, I can still see his side. We rejoice in the unseen, we rejoice in the flame. The invisible is winning, and God will keep his name. Yeah. Amen.